Greetings and salutations, folks, and welcome
3 seats.
back to Call of Cthulhu, where we are in an underground passage that has emerged from Charles Hawkins' room at the Hawkins estate. And is anybody really surprised that the Hawkins estate has an underground package? An underground passage, not package. It would have been more surprising if there wasn't an underground passage. Also, 3 seats. Does that imply that Charles, Sarah, and Simon sat at this table? Or was it perhaps like Charles and 2 others?
Did Charles Hawkins use this place? Who were the others?
Who were these faceless others? What is this mask thing?
What is this mask supposed to represent?
That mask is supposed to represent evil. Don't know what that is.
Did Charles Hawkins hide something in this chest?
Okay. Can I take a look in the chest? I guess not.
This piece of cloth is unmistakably from a dress.
Which
Sarah
would imply,
Hawkins.
yeah,
Was she hiding from someone?
that Sarah had gone to hide inside the caves themselves, which could also have been problematic for her, because she would have gone essentially deeper into Charles Hawkins' lair.
Whoever was sitting here could have seen Sarah Hawkins. Could this be related to her death?
All right, let's step back from this reconstruction. Let's see. Who would have guessed that Hawkins' mansion was hiding such a big and intricate tunnels underneath? I would have guessed. In fact, I'm even guessing that the intricate tunnels will lead me specifically to the mental institution. It seemed to be the hideout of a cult of some kind. I can't believe Sarah and Simon lived right above such danger without knowing anything. Also, it's interesting that Edward Pierce is specifically naming Charles the leader of the cult, despite the fact that the occult circle is in Sarah's room. Though I suppose the tunnel leads out of Charles's office, so it would make more sense for Charles to be using it if he is the one who, if his office is the one that opens up to it. The underground antechamber, hidden at the entrance to the network of caves, raises new questions. The presence of a table and 3 chairs leads to the belief that Charles Hawkins used the place for meetings in small groups. The existence of objects with esoteric connotations is more worrying, since they lead to the impression that we may be in the presence of a cult. Moreover, the torn fabric revealing Sarah Hawkins' presence in the place does raise questions. Was she in danger because she discovered these tunnels?
This padlock is too complicated for me.
Damn it, Trebek. Do I have any? Alright, I guess I'm gonna have to start worrying about upgrading my investigation ability. You know, I'm concerned in regards to, like, using up fuel. Like, I'm sure the game is going to provide fuel for me to use, but still. I don't necessarily need anything that's stronger than a lighter at the moment. Though.
Pierce, where you going? I can't keep up with you in this darkness.
In
Are you
this
scared?
darkness.
I want to see how far these steps go.
Who's talking about being scared? I'll wait for you by the door.
I can't keep up with you in this darkness. Ah, hello. Where am I going? I was not expecting to split up from...
Some kind of dream catcher. If I touch it, it'll turn to dust.
Much like regular dreams. I was not expecting to split off from Bradley so completely. So quickly as well. But then again, we kind of sort of followed each other for a while now.
An old diary.
In this volume, there is a mention of the beliefs of the lost tribe. They worshipped an entity that spoke to them in their sleep. The whole tribe seemingly disappeared in a mass sacrifice to the glory of their deity.
Sad way to go.
Are there happy ways to go? Nope. Don't need to crouch.
These paintings must be several centuries old.
A tribe of men, worshippers of the sea and its benefits, landed on the shores of an island surrounded by dark waters. They were discovered by the creature some call the Devourer of Whales. For years, the creature hunted them down into their dreams until their weakened minds surrendered. Following the creature's orders, they sunk into the dark waters surrounding the island and never came back. Extract taken from the Malus Bestiarum. Bestiarum. Bestiary. Oh, yeah, that's probably how you pronounce it. If it's pronounced bestiary, then it's probably bestiarum.
These people lying down. Are they dead? Are they asleep?
Both? Actually, they were talking about the idea that, like, the creature hunted them in their dreams. So they were potentially asleep, actually, in that, depiction. And you know, like, walking around this area is kind of interesting. Because it's like you've got to... Because of the lighting of it all. It's a strange mix of dark and light, because it's too dark to see what's really directly in front of me, but the lighting is strong enough that I can see farther away.
There you are again.
Well done, Pierce. And it looks like you found our fugitive. This door is securely shut. I'll look for another passage.
It's an underground cave. We can advance this side.
Yeah, I can see that. You, please excuse me, but given your condition, I'll stick to my idea.
My
I'm
condition?
not cut out for this kind of acrobatics.
All right. Look for another entrance.
Can't I open up this
I'll try
one?
to catch up with our man.
I guess I can't. Now, what do we have here? We have whale oil, maybe? Some sort of fuel of some kind? Nightmare fuel?
Time has weakened these structures.
That is an interesting comment, because it's something that takes a much more complicated process, like erosion, and sums it up in a single phrase. Like the actual advancement of time does not necessarily weaken a cave floor, but the repeated passage of water through it might slowly erode it.
I don't have time to search them all.
So the claim that time has worn it down takes that more complicated question of what is being worn down, how is it being worn down, and boils it up into a single
looks like
sentence.
Animal oil, but certainly not whale.
Can I blow it up?
It looks like animal oil, but certainly not whale. I don't have time to search them all.
I don't have time for this. Also, I just realized I don't think I used the, Alright, let's spend this in investigation. I was putting it in hidden, but clearly I need some investigation going on. I never actually used the pry bar from the previous chapter. Was the game expecting me to go backwards somewhere, or was I expected to use it in a different location that I didn't know about?
What's going on here?
Oh, nothing much. Just a terrible ceremony.
Keep your voice down. We're not alone.
Good God. What have you got me into?
We'll see. I'll go on. Try to go down on your side.
Yeah, there's a passage. I'll meet you at the bottom.
How come nobody can hear them have that conversation in this echo chamber? That's where I came from. So this is where I can go. So there's a couple guys just laying down back there. And then there's this guy who's laying on an altar, presumably to be sacrificed, as one does upon altars. Interesting. I appreciate the rapid descent into madness. Is that a portrait of me?
A table for sacrifice?
Oh.
I got it. I can't breathe. What's happening?
Oh my. I was not expecting panic attacks.
No, damn it! I must find a way out of here.
That is interesting. Oh, jeez. What is... I can barely see. There we go. But I always, like, kind of like the sanity effects in Amnesia. I always consider those things as elements that break
My turn.
immersion more than anything else.
It is time. You will soon be one of us, if your body and mind are ready.
I dream of it every night. I have constant visions. I am ready.
Good enough. Prove it to us.
I am barely aware
It's
of
like
my
in my
own
dream.
reality. All right, what do we hear? We got
It seems to have been used recently. Probably some sort of ritual.
I found this dagger in the tunnels under Hawkins Manor. Its owner left it behind when he went with the other hodded men. Oh, did my occultism improve? Very, very slightly. Okay. Let's chase after these hodded figures. Maybe that's not a misspelling. That's actually just the Boston accent kicking in. Because you're out at the harbor. Like at the harbor, I was seeing some hodded figures walking across the square. Oh? Occultism?
I can't read Latin.
Alright. That's fair. But it definitely pushes your cultism up. What was a game in which you actually had... There was a specific game you had to learn languages. It was Shadow of the Tomb Raider, where like you were investigating areas and there were certain like artifacts you couldn't examine until you learned the language. Interesting. Ah, and like the dream, like there's no chain link on that door now. And there's no hurricane lamp over here. But there is a lot of dead fish. Just a big old dead fish collection. Have you got any dead bluegills over there? I ain't got any dead bluegills. I just got some dead tuna. Well, talk to me when you got some dead bluegills. Then I'll know you're a real collector. I will hide behind this giant opening. No one will be able to see me.
Accept this dream under your immortal wing.
Thank you for... Never mind, I was gonna thank him for speaking English, for that moment,
Grant
but...
him your flesh and accept his, so that his body and yours may be one.
Yibithink, Padk, Cthulu, Bithinkor.
Is the tall statue behind him supposed to be Cthulhu? Or is that supposed to be a representation of a worshipper of Cthulhu? Because I only ask that because it's interesting the idea of making a statue so notably large of a worshipper of Cthulhu.
Grant him your dreams and accept his, so that the paths of your souls finally intertwine.
Yorel Cthulhu Kashak.
I feel him.
You are gifted indeed, not another word. Let him pass through every part of you. All you who sleep, we pray, bring me your return more sacred flesh.
You know, I thought I was supposed to actually just stay there and do nothing. I'm guessing I'm not supposed to go forward, because that would be problematic.
Dead? This ritual killed him. Where's the sense in that?
They are laid out on a frozen stone. One would say that they are the dead, but their bodies do not decompose. Are they in some form of a coma? One thing is sure, these men were subjected to a type of treatment that changed their physical characteristics. I'm not sure that we can still call them men.
Again, this primitive writing.
The joke's on you, though, because Edward Pierce hates to read.
For the ceremony. What about your protege?
His awakening is complete.
Oh.
He will join you shortly.
Can I leave? Oh, and these guys were just having their own celebration off to the side. Oh, and this is thusly his dream. He goes through the store and he sees a faceless police officer pull out a gun. And he draws his gun.
Bradley, what are you doing here?
I saw two odd-looking guys coming down. Seemed up to no good. What in the world is this?
An intruder!
Oh, shit! Don't move! Police! Don't move! I won't hesitate.
Bradley, get back.
Shoot.
You're
Get
hesitating.
back. You asked for it.
Oh, is that Charles Hawkins?
You shouldn't have seen this.
I don't think anybody's supposed to have seen that.
It's all caving in. I need to get out of here.
Yeah, that seems like a good idea. Avoid the cave-in. Don't die. Interesting how I'm not being chased after by Cthulhu's, or the worshippers of said Cthulhu's, but rather by rocks. Rocks that are currently raining on this cult's parade. And my parade as well.
My leg!
You will have no choice but to chew off your leg in order to survive. Nom 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 nom. Alright, what have we got? Let's toss a point into investigation. Medical trauma. I don't see any change. Oh, did this guy die? Alas, some cultists just don't get to see their worshipped dreamer return. Like that one as well. I'm expecting that once I emerge out of this tunnel, I will be found out. Never mind. That was fast. The things changed so quickly, I didn't even get to predict the mental institution. Pearson and Officer Bradley followed the intruder to the secret meeting place of a cult set in the network of underground caves right underneath the Hawkins Manor. They witnessed a strange ceremony led by Charles Hawkins, very much alive. Bradley tried to arrest him, but Hawkins, whose body displayed various mutations, disemboweled the police officer. As he tried to escape from him, Pierce found himself prisoner of a rockfall. Rushed to the Riverside Institute, he is in a critical state. Who found me then? I mean, somebody did. I was assuming that I would get out and then be arrested, but being brought there for actual medical attention presents a greater necessity for him being taken in against his will. Now, kept against his will, that might end up being a different story. But taken in against his will, that is what I was expecting. You know, if you don't show Pierce being saved, you don't have to worry about animating the people saving him.
He's having a seizure.
He will survive. A strong subject.
Yeah,
There, he's opening his eyes.
You saved him, Fuller.
I can't get up.
Don't move, Pierce. You can certainly say that you gave us a scare.
Officer Bradley's still
What
alive.
did you do to me? Undo these straps!
Whoa, go easy, my friend.
You were dead. He killed you.
Are you sure he's better?
He's one of them
He was
now.
dead. Me too. We were dead. What are you doing?
I'm sorry, my friend.
What? No!
You have gone insane. We are going to have to give you lots of pills until you get better.
What happened to me? Where am I?
All right. Well,
Mr. Sanders, you have to come with us.
No, please. I can't leave here.
You've got no choice, Sanders, and neither do we.
No, you don't understand. If I go out, he'll see me. No, no!
You're leaving this cell.
Please. I don't want him to
wait.
find me.
Didn't Francis Sanders do something notably? I forget what he did. But I think this is where I'm going to call it for the night. Anybody got any suggestions for something to play next? Leave them down below. This is itself a suggestion. Don't forget to like and subscribe and have yourselves a good night.